All right, we're out here today at the Gravestone Precision Shooting Range. LANTAC team's out here really just getting familiar and doing some long range shooting. Thought we'd have a bit of fun today. I'm kind of lightly familiar with 6-ARC. Some of the guys here, they've shot it a lot more than I have. But today we're just gonna kind of push some of these guns out here. We do make 6-ARC guns. We're kind of big fans of the 6-ARC cartridge. We're gonna see if we can kind of get these zeroed in and then push them out and see kind of what our capability is. You like those Garmins?
Yeah. Dude, it is the best chronograph I've ever used.
Love them. This one's an 18, right?
Yes. So what we're going to do, that's now recording. So you're just going to fire 3 to 5 rounds. Try and get a group.
Smooth. All right, here we go. You want me to stay on left or right? Which one do you want me to be consistent on?
Just pick one and use it, dude.
I'll pick on the right one then.
Give me a second to get up.
Pretty cool place, actually. They've got a lot of props, a lot of different barricades. It's actually a pretty cool location for a lot of precision match shooting that they do out here. They've got short bays, steel, you name it, they got it. So, tell me again, 6-ARC was more or less a government program, but it wasn't developed yet. It was some sort of requirement that...
Correct. Yeah. It was done for the US DoD entity, and basically one of the requirements for that was an intermediate caliber that you could just put on a regular 5.56 lower and use as a precision rifle, as a kind of replacement for the 308 DMRs.
But in a small frame.
But in a small frame, yeah.
Okay.
Maximum barrel length of 18 inches.
So there was already like 6.5 Grendel at the time.
6.5 Grendel, 224 Valkyrie, stuff like that. The requirement package, the envelope, was 600 to 800 meters. Okay. So we went around, spoke to all the different ammo manufacturers, and eventually after a whole bunch of clearances, Hornady read us in on this new caliber, the 6-ARC. They showed us the data package at SHOT Show back in, I think, 2019, and on paper, it looked too good to be true. Once we actually got it, and we got the barrels, we got the ammo, and the numbers were like within a couple of feet per second of what they claimed, it's a great caliber.
So we were more or less in the development of 6-ARC, really all the way like back to its roots.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think they'd only been working on it for like 6 to 8 months or something when we kind of got read in.
So we should be really good at this.
We should.
Okay. All right, before we get started today, we are going to get zeroed first. So they actually have a zeroing bay. It's just a 100-yard bay where we can kind of get on paper and get really dialed in before we move over to the long range bay and start pushing these out and see how far we can get these things to go.
Paul will remember a guy with his Schmidt and Bender, and he was an NR. I'm an NR.
You want me to wait for you? You're aiming at the left one, right?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna send one on the right. I think the long range bay goes to 1000. So we're gonna try, hopefully. I've never shot 6-ARC personally, beyond just plinking when I was at, another range doing stuff. I've never really kind of got familiar with it and tried to push it out, so this will be interesting.
You do it deliberately.
Because the camera was there.
What's the long berm right there? Scotty, that long berm, what's that?
What?
The long berm, it's really long, straight out.
It should say on it what range it's at. Just on the left edge of that.
Yeah. I'll put some more ammo in it, mate. I love that I can see what you're doing. I can see if you sucked.
Yeah. The answer is yes.
Just over the top right corner of it.
The wind dropped. Go figure. Nice.
Let's run to 7. What's your thing say for 7?
Hold on. Where's my phone on?
Impact. Too easy.
Impact.
Yeah, hold 2.5 mils high. Too freaking easy. Oh, just to the right of it. 5 3/4 and to the left. Yep. That was a hit. Too easy. I was about 5.5 on the 900.
Okay.
So I just adjusted 6 up because I'm running out of turret room in my sight picture. I'm gonna hold over maybe 0.5 mil high at the 1000. I see.
Don't shoot that deer. There's 2 deer running across at 600.
Impact.
Try the stag off to the left.
All right, here we go. Oh, just missed it.
Yeah.
Impact. Heard it. You already checked the volume. Freaking dead centered, man. I thought you drilled it. It looked like you hit it.
Just off the right edge.
There you go.
That was an
Impact.
impact.
Okay, try that stag. Oh, you freaking suck. Yeah, so that was surprisingly easy, I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought that was gonna be a lot harder. I've only done this before with 308 and 6.5, but having this in kind of a light frame gun,
Yeah.
the 6 arc. This is the first time I've taken it out to 1,000. It didn't take long. I was just seeing hits and going, okay, I'll go up 2, and just kind of hand dialing. Went all the way out to 1,000. Could see my splash really easy, and that's the other thing. The recoil is
Just
amazing.
allows you to spot your hits really easy.
Really easy. So I could just get on target, and then I'm right there, and I'd see my splash. All right, and I would just dial. So I was surprised, guys. If you want, look into 6 arc. It's a fantastic caliber, kind of a do-all caliber in my brain. I mean, if you like hunting, especially in like a light frame, like an AR, I think it's fantastic. What would you say you could take as far as animals up to with 6 arc?
We've shot lots of pigs. I took a couple of decent sized whitetail last year with it.
Yeah.
It's a good hunting round.
Yeah, one last thing, guys, on just the 6 arc in general. So we make an E-BCG, the enhanced bolt carrier, for 6 arc. So when you are converting your AR platform to a 6 arc, there are 3 things you're essentially changing. You're changing the barrel, obviously. You're also changing the bolt because the bolt face is different.
Correct.
And you're changing the magazine. You're using essentially 6.5 Grendel mags. You can find them at Gun Mag Warehouse and a bunch of other places. But the mags are becoming a lot more common.
Yep.
We really like, which one was this?
So this is Elander, but we also really love the Duramax stuff.
Duramags are fantastic, and so it's not like a huge investment into a whole new gun, and the E-BCG definitely helps.
Yes.
I thought taming. I mean, we're using a pretty gassy can, and I didn't feel anything realistically. Getting behind this gun, I didn't feel any blowback or anything. So 6 arc, check it out. You'll probably fall in love. I'm a big fan of it. If you guys want to see anything else, leave them in the comments, and we'll see you next time.